I'll be coming on earlier is because in the past, or my past lives, sometimes I've been coming on as late as midnight because I want to catch the day. But I'm finding that then that means I'm going to bed really late. And so, very important to prioritize rest. Not only does it give our body time to rejuvenate, it gives our mind time to rejuvenate, it helps us to settle down, to calm down. And so that's one of my goals for this year, to prioritize rest, to make sure I'm sleeping enough. My goal is 8. I may not start off at 8, but definitely working towards sleeping 8 hours. That means if I go to bed like 10, unheard of. That hardly ever happens. But time to start. So go to bed at 10, wake up at 6. Usually I'm usually up by about 5. And this is just body clock, just wakes up. When I worked for the city of Los Angeles, I had to start work at 6:30 a.m. So I did that for 13 years. So I got in the habit of waking up so early. And so it's something I'm used to. I don't use an alarm. I just wake up. And sometimes it can be not so good because I just wake up and then it doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I'll just wake up at the same time. So there was one day just last week, I actually slept for almost 8 hours. I couldn't believe it. For me to have a rest. Relax, maybe go residence, but as much as possible, that is my goal. So, in addition to rest, what is your day can you dedicate to rest? And you may want to ramp it up, so maybe you can't rest the whole day. That's fine. Maybe you can just rest for half a day. So, you know what? I'm just going to tune out for half a day. And what types of activities can you also do? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. And I'm probably going to have to go soon because I have another meeting at my son's school. And the other thing is, as leaders, so I'm switching gears now, switching to gears of leadership. Leaders are always coming up with different ideas. And sometimes it's an idea that you found maybe through working with other people, give credit where credit is due, or just coming up with ideas, being intentional about searching for ideas, because as a leader, you are a visionary, so you come up with suggestions or some vision that you take those around you towards. Do all the ideas have to come from you? No. And when you create an environment where people feel comfortable to share their ideas, it's amazing what can happen when people feel free to share their ideas. And they know they will get credit for it. So that's a good way of also looking for ideas from other people. And just when you're intentional, you'll know that ideas will come to you. The other part of leadership I'm just going to touch on a little bit is your competence. And when it comes to being competent at whatever you're doing, whatever role you have, whether you are the head of a team working on a certain project, there are 5 things that I'd like to share as the leader that you need to do. The first thing is show up every day. You're the leader, you're setting the example. So show up every day, no matter what, no matter how you feel, no matter what the circumstances, show up every day. The next thing is strive for excellence in whatever you do. Strive for excellence. Whether you need to do some more training to get to that level of excellence or some other support, strive for excellence. Third thing is keep improving. When I did lean management, there's a concept of continuous improvement. This shouldn't be just for processes, it should also be for ourselves. So continuous improvement. So this could be through reading books, through attending workshops, through podcasts or whatever we're listening to, through coaching, through mentors, and accomplish more than expected. If your goal was to accomplish certain things for your project, go beyond that. And that also ties in with excellence. And last but not least, when it comes to competence, you're an inspiration to others because other people around you will be watching. And so find ways to be continuously inspiring other people. When you perform at a high level, you're motivating others to do the same. And so when people see you working at your highest level of competence, you're inspiring them also to do the same. I meant to keep this short, but I guess I got into this topic. So things I talked about today: rest, very important. We need to have rest. I also talked about looking for ideas, being open to get ideas from unusual places, and also the 5 key points of competence, which are show up every day, follow through with excellence, keep improving, accomplish more than expected, and inspire others. That's my bit for today. Thanks to all who joined me, and see you next time.